Thank you for coming back to my channel on how to fix the code P2859. In this video, we're going to clean the solenoids and then put them back into the valve body. Now that we've cleaned it, we're going to take these bolts out. And just to let you know, these bolts are shorter while the rest are longer. And these are the bolts that actually have a dot on top of the 7. So these actually hold the valve body the valve body together. In case you want to do that, at least you can take a picture to give you an image of how these things in order to so that you may not end up missing them when you are putting them back. So just like I said, these are shorter and those are the ones in this pitted area. Let's turn it upside down and see if there are more screws for us to take it out. So we take off the bolt connecting the harness to the valve body. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the clip out. Press it and pull it backwards. Because this one would have to wiggle it for it to come out. There you go. Okay, and the wire moves all the way to the back. Okay, so now that we have these, we can take them out. Remember, it's next to that, and that hole also looks a little bit different. With this, while taking it, it keeps spinning, so we hold on to the under, and then we'll take them out. Let's not forget to put them together. Now we can take this out.
Okay.
We have some filters here. That's on this side and then on the other side. And they go upside down. There are some filters also here. So when you take it off, you have to be careful. There is one bearing here and there's another bearing here, and these are really important. You don't want to lose them. See how the hole is? And then that one, we don't have a magnetic pick, so we're going to use this one as an improvise. Pick it up, store it somewhere safe. Then we go ahead and then take the pins here and then there and there. And there it comes. These are 4 pins, so save them also. Just figure out the difference. So this one has a groove up here, but the others, the groove is around the body there. So comparing this, we see the contrast is that this one has a groove here, and then this one, the groove is up there. And with the groove that is up, that one goes in this particular hole, and then those that are at the bottom occupy this, and then the third, and then the fourth. That is dependent if you're counting it from this point. With the buildup of gunk inside the solenoid and valve body, I'm soaking the solenoids in a carburetor cleaner so that it will break out these gunks, and then I'll then blow it off and install it back into the valve body. I bought these solenoids from online. Comparing that to what is here, they look totally different. This is what I bought from eBay, and this is what is in the vehicle, so they look totally different. Let's try putting it inside the hole to see if it will actually fit. Okay, that doesn't go in further here. And as you can see, I have to force it in for it to sit. So I'm going to do a resistance test in the old solenoid to see if it's between the range of 6 or 5, 6. If it is that good, then I'll go ahead and use that to put it back on instead of using the new one. And it's kind of hard taking it out. So it's within the range of 6 point something. So the resistance is about 6.5. So when I did the resistance test on the solenoids, they all came out 6.5 each. And what I'm going to do is just clean them and then put them back. Hopefully that might fix the problem. So we've cleaned all the solenoids. At least they look better. So we'll put them back. Taking a look at the picture of the strainer when we first open the transmission, you can see all these yellow marks that I've circled, and these are all chunk of dirt that are actually attached to the strainer. And just imagine if it is in the as it was in the fluid, these are likely going to block the solenoid, which would definitely affect how it operates because these solenoids have smaller holes that high pressured transmission fluid is supposed to go through. But with this dirt in the fluid is going to obstruct, and that has a potential of actually making the CVT not to shift right. So it's actually good to change your transmission fluid within a short interval in order to keep the CVT clean. With this that we did, we should be able to fix the problem. I hope that the solenoids that I had from eBay would have been a match. That way I could have put it on, but for the meantime I'll just put back the valve body together and put it in the car and see what happens after that. This goes in easily, but I have to push and force it, which you're not supposed to do that. So indirectly that tells you that that is not a good match. Okay, and we put our pins back, so we turn it upside down. If it doesn't, you just wiggle it and then try pushing it in. You should sit on it. And the next one, we do similar, wiggle it and then push it on you, and that should lock it. Same thing here, wiggle it. Once it's in, and same to wiggle it and then turn for it to sit properly. Okay, so now that that is seated, we put back our bearing. Let's see if you remember where the bearings were. At least it has a special groove on its own. One is right here, and the other is in the middle, and that is right there. Okay. So this thing has about 5 filters. 2 go here, and then the other one goes in that far end here. This facing downwards, put it right there. One goes in here, so one here, one there, and the other one sits right there. And this goes on top. And these two, one sits up here and the other sits right there. Okay, so now that we have the plate in place, we go ahead and put the other top half. We can go ahead and start putting back these bolts once. Yeah. The good thing is that if it doesn't fit, when you put it, you definitely know that that is not the hole for it, because it easily slides through and you could tell that that is not the appropriate hole for that. So these sliding holes are meant for the bolts that hold the valve body to the transmission case. So at this moment you can put back the harness to the solenoids. So it's good to adjust it so that you could get some room before pushing it in. And be careful so that you don't bend the pins. Okay. And remember, don't force it. Just take your time and then put it in. Go to guide here first. Guide it and put the bolt. Once you have that set it, you do that for the remaining three. The other one is a bit hard to reach, so It's a tight corner. Now we can push the clutch torque or the torque clutch back in. If you have a torque wrench, please use it to tighten it according to spec. Other ways of fixing this problem in the car is changing the solenoids or changing the valve body, and this will require programming the vehicle after changing the valve body. The solution in this video was soaking the solenoids in a carburetor cleaner to soak out the ganks that actually develop in the solenoids. I'll be installing the valve body into the car in my next video. Please do not forget to subscribe, and also you can comment below on what's the best approach to do in case when you have the P2859 code on your car. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.